Hello, everybody in the Wild and Creative group. Sarah Marie Thompson here. It's so nice to come on and talk to you today. I hope you're having a wonderful day or morning or afternoon or wherever you're at. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I just wanted to come on today and talk to you about a subject that I think is going to hit home for a lot of people. I know that in parts or in times of my life, it has definitely hit home for me. And that is when you think that nothing right's working for you. When you think that everything that you do, all of the energy that you put into the things that you're working on just isn't going anywhere. It's for nothing. And especially at this time of year, there's so many individuals, and maybe you're one of them, that are struggling to make things work, struggling so much to make their schedule work, struggling to pay their bills, struggling to do this, right? And it's that word struggle, and I hate it so much, and I'm sure so many of you hate it too, right? But it is a word that we resonate with, and to some degree, subconsciously, we're always in some way making ourselves struggle. Even a little bit. And it's really, really annoying, isn't it? Because we don't want to struggle. So there's always individuals out there, always, and you're probably one of them right now, even a little bit, that are struggling to make something work. So let's even take into consideration what I'm talking about when it comes to making it work for money, right? You're making that money work. You might have 3 jobs or something like that, but every single month you make it work down to the dollar. Right? You don't have any extra money for your family or for yourself to do anything, but for somehow you're making it work. You're making that work. And I want to tell you that you should actually give yourself a pat on the back, because you are probably more of an A-type personality in some weird way than you think you are. So you see these individuals online or people that you look up to and things like that, and they are doing amazing. They're A-type personalities. They've got like all the stuff in gear. They're making lots of money. They're doing this. They're doing the projects and the courses and the programs, all that kind of stuff, and they're making it work, right? But you, my friend, are making it work in a whole other way. You and your subconscious mind are literally making it work every single day. You're alive. You're probably putting food on your table, and you know what? Somehow magically you manage to pay your bills down to the dollar, right? Even if you're a little bit behind, you're still making it work. So why am I bringing up this subject? Because it's kind of odd, right? But the thing about it is that it doesn't matter if you are somebody that is making a ton of money doing all of these crazy things online, or if you are somebody that has 3 jobs and you're making it work down to the dollar every single month. There is a work ethic there that is actually very similar, and it's actually pretty much the same. And that is the subconscious energy to always make it work. So I want you to ask yourself, what are you making work in your life right now? Now, we all have different ideas of what making it work is like, right? So for some of us, it would be like, oh, I want to make thousands of dollars a month and that kind of thing, right? And I'm making thousands of dollars a month, and I'm paying for hot tubs, and I'm paying for beautiful new cars and all that kind of stuff, right? And then there's the other side of things where it's like making it work is literally like putting food on the table for your children. But the thing is, if you are somebody that has been, what word am I trying to say here? Diligently making it work for yourself, right? You're actually doing the exact same thing. It's the exact same energy as if you were buying hot tubs and cars, right? That's just funny. I don't know why I said hot tubs. I must be thinking about when I'm cold right now. So the thing is, it's important for you to look at what you have been striving to make work. And if that is your regular day-to-day bills, right? And if that is your, schedule, your regular day-to-day schedule, what have you, just really be mindful and write that down. What is that, right? What have you been making work? Because you actually have much more of a higher manifestation work ethic than you think you do. Because here's the thing, there's different levels of making it work, like I said, but we have these different levels in our minds. So it's very, very important for us to realize, what is the end game result for me? for making it work. Because if you are somebody that is constantly kind of like always working on up-leveling their game, always working on up-leveling their life, their business, all of that, then you are going to be slowly progressing, right? But if you're somebody that just says to yourself, you know, this is where I'm at in life right now, it can't get any better than this, but you're making it work every day, you know what? You can use that power to completely shift into a totally different reality, because it's that exact same power that you're using every day to just make it work and put food on the table, right? As it is to do the other thing. The only difference there between those two types of people, or those two realities, if you will, is the fact that the first one, the one who's buying cars and making it work and like, oh, I want to make it work, I want to get that Porsche this month, you know, that kind of thing, making that work, is the only difference there is that they have a higher self-worth. And I really hate bringing up the topic of self-worth. I really hate bringing up that topic. But you know what? Self-worth is everything. There is never a money issue. There's never a receiving issue. It's always a self-worth issue, because self-worth dictates every single thing that we allow into our life, right? I kind of went off topic there, but I want to just go back to making it work for a moment, because I remember a time where I used to make it work so good. I would have just the right amount of money every month to pay my bills. I would always have kind of like, I would manifest jobs into my life that would allow me to have just that right amount of money to pay my bills, right? I'm sure there's tons of you out there that can relate to that. And I'd always think to myself, like, you know, why am I manifesting all the wrong stuff? Like, why am I not manifesting more money, bigger paying jobs, bigger experiences, all that kind of stuff, right? But the thing is that to my subconscious mind, I was doing it all perfectly. So you have to really see from the perspective of your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is just going to deliver you what you need and what you want, right? What you need. If you're making it work and you're like, oh, I have got to do this, I've got to make $10 for this and $100 for this, and I've got to pay this phone bill and this kind of thing, right? Your subconscious mind's like, cool, this is a cool game. Let's make it work, right? And that's where you're at right now. So there's actually a little bit of an addiction to making it work, right? There's an addiction for some people to make a lot of money, but there's also an addiction to getting it all done and getting that gold star. So that's the thing I really want to talk about, is getting that gold star. Because whatever that gold star is for you, if you're making it work, you're actually achieving that gold star every single month, right? And this might be a kick in the face to some people, but it's so true. If you tell your subconscious, I just got to pay that bill, and I'm going to be okay if I pay that bill, or if I, you know, do whatever little tiny things that are just day-to-day life stuff, right? Like if I go get the groceries and like I make sure they're under $70 or what have you, you know, and your subconscious mind's like, okay, we're going to make this work. You're going to get a gold star, right? So that's the weird fucked up thing. I'm going to say it's totally fucked up, because it is. That's the weird fucked up thing about our subconscious mind and about making it work. Every time you make it work in your business, in your life, in your family life, what have you, every single month or every single week, especially when it comes down to finances, you are giving yourself a gold star. And it's a really, really sticky, it's a dangerous trap. It really, really is, right? Because it's like, if you do better than that, well, you need to achieve a gold star. Well, you've actually been doing better than that, right? It's like the perception of like what our subconscious mind thinks we are worthy of, right? Where's your gold star threshold? That's what I want you to ask yourself. So it's a tricky thing when you think about it, right? It's like, how do you shift from achieving that gold star every single month to something so much more expansive and enjoyable and inspiring and amazing and feeling free, right? There's that crossover. It's like the feeling of freedom, because the feeling of freedom, I don't necessarily think needs a gold star. Do you know what I mean? So it really is it's going over the bridge of the threshold to where you know you are good enough no matter what. It really is that self-worth threshold. So I'd love for you guys to take the time and ask yourself, what is that gold star for you, right? What have you been trying to accomplish every single month, making it work, right? Where's that addiction been for you into making it work? Because that's the fucked up thing, right? It's that literally those of you that are addicted to making it work are giving yourself that gold star. And it's really, really hard for you to then advance. I don't want to use the word advance. I'm going to use the word expand into that higher version of yourself, right? Because our minds are so swirling around all the things that you need to do to get that gold star. It's really hard for you to see all the life that it could be, right? So anyway, I'd love for you to comment and let me know why you think that you have been trying to make it work and what your gold star has been for you. And it's a big thing. It's something that you definitely have to figure out. You know what I mean? Even if you create the awareness of it, it's so important, because the more awareness you create about the things that are going on in your mind, especially your subconscious mind, that's when you're going to be able to correct things and really start moving forward in a different direction, right? I really want you guys in 2019 to feel free, feel comfortable, feel enthusiastic and inspired every single day. It's been a different year. 2018 has been a different year. I don't even know how to explain it personally. I know that you've heard me say before, I've definitely had a lot of sludgy energy times in 2018. And I'm ready for 2019 because I feel like I always say that about a new year, right? I'm like, oh, this year's so good. But I'm excited for 2019 because of I'm not going to say lack of effort, but I'm going to say lack of energy in 2018. I'm excited for 2019. I really, really am. So I'm excited for what you guys are going to be working on and coming up with and all that kind of stuff too. It's going to be amazing. So one last thing, and this was something that I actually has been on my mind for a while, and I wanted just to run it by you. So let me know what you think if you do watch this video. And something that has been calling to me to do for some time, maybe even 2 years, is actually create a bit of a mentorship, creative alignment mentorship academy, if you will. And what would happen in this academy kind of idea is that you would be receiving full-blown creative alignment mentorship training on how you can actually do the same thing for other people. It's really, really important that you have a focus when you are a coach or mentor online, and there's so many women out there that don't, that are just have the word coach by their name, or I don't know, mentor. I don't know what they do, but it's really, really important that you have a focus so that somebody's like, yes, that is who I want to work with, right? That makes sense. So it might be something that I'm literally going to put together quite quickly for the new year. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a really amazing experience if I actually decide to do this. And it's always been on my to-do list to do. It's just kind of been like, when has been the right time? But since I'm actually going to not be doing longer term mentorships in 2019, I'm only going to be doing my VIP sessions and my VIP sessions and that kind of thing, alignment sessions. This might be a good time to do it. So I know that there's a lot of you out there that have commented on different things that I've put out, or even messaged me directly, actually saying like, have you ever done some kind of direct training and that kind of thing? And the answer has been maybe about 5%, like through the work that I had been doing, right? Through the mentorship work I've been doing. But this type of academy, if I do it, is really going to be for a specific type of person that's ready to go, right? Like, you don't necessarily need to have all your business pieces together, but do you have your emotional pieces together? right? Because the thing about when you start working with individuals and when you start assisting other individuals in their transformation, you have to make sure that you're ready. Like, you have to make sure that you are good to go, because or else you really have no business helping other people, right? And I'll just be very honest about that. There's been times in my life too over the past couple years where I've been like, I'm going through something. I don't feel like I am ready to help other people in this way, or I don't feel like, whatever. Like, it's like something that you're going through, right? And I've actually taken some breaks. I don't know if you guys remember, about 2.5 or so, 3 years ago, I stopped doing one-on-one clients just for a little while. I just needed a break. But the thing is, yes, you know what? We are always a mirror to each other, right? And so that's something to think about too. It's kind of like, the stuff that comes up for my clients often is a mirror for me too. It's called sacred mirrors. And so that's always something to look at, and not necessarily something to just stop doing it. You know what I mean? It's just something to be very aware of and see the lesson in what's going on right now. But yeah, so anyway, I'm pretty excited about this idea. It literally has maybe solidified in my mind like today. So I wanted to just run it by you guys. And you know what? If the new year's not right, it won't be right? So we'll see. We'll see what's happening. But what I wanted to just ask you is, if there was some kind of academy like that, are you somebody right now that is wanting to basically become trained and Wild and Creative certified in some way, where you are going to be able to fully understand how to help people through the creative processes, through mindset processes, intuitive processes, energetic processes, and also all of the alignment bits that are going to help them fully understand their soul's work and how to create it, right? So that's what I want to know, if you would be interested in that. Essentially, everything that I do, I'm going to teach it to you, right? So anyway, I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you for watching this live. If you are confused by this live at all, about struggling to make it work and about being addicted to making it work, right? Please reach out or comment below. Be happy to talk to you about it. It is something that everybody suffers from or has suffered from in some way. So do not feel embarrassed whatsoever if it's something that you're going through right now. You should actually be quite proud of yourself if you've been making it work every single month or every single week or whatever it is for you, because you do deserve a gold star, right? Now we got to take that version and bring it up, right? And then start doing it in that way, making it work for you, higher versions of yourself. So I'll talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful day. And yeah, I hope you're going to have, Wednesday, a wonderful Wednesday. Okay, bye.